On January 13th through the 18th, 2022, 9 students and school chaperones from the Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind, representing the school's Ski and Winter Sports Athletic Club, traveled from St. Augustine, Florida to Whitefish, Montana to experience a trip of a lifetime. 2 students had never experienced snow or traveled outside of Florida on an airplane. Once there, all the hard work and planning it took for the students to show they were responsible good candidates by staying ahead of their studies and other student obligations all paid off. Their first goal? Play in the snow. But other goals awaited, and they included naturally downhill and cross-country skiing. And, oh yes, axe throwing, rock climbing, ice skating, snowshoeing, and a relaxing sleigh ride.
What I like about today is that we're going skiing, and then what I'm proud about is that I learned how to ski. Montana's a good state, so yeah, skiing is the best part.
All right, we're going 9 times. Let's go.
No!
What I learned today was learning how to ski, and what I'm proud about is learning how to ski, because you don't get this opportunity in Florida. You can only get it at Whitefish, Montana. I would recommend Whitefish to Montana to anyone that lives in Montana, because the more you travel out of your hometown, you can learn anything you want to learn.
There you go. Keep going. Bring your chips up. Oh, nice. Was that better?
I learned how to turn, how to stop, and how to glide. I also learned how to actually use the magic carpet without falling. One of the things I'm most proud about is actually my turns. I did really well on them. And honestly, I would say kind of Montana. It's nice up here.
You're going slow up. Your feet a little bit. Slow up.
I'd say one thing I learned, snow is cold. Seriously, just, kind of teaches you to take in and enjoy life and stuff, enjoy the view. And the thing I'm really proud of, I would say, is when we went skiing, I learned a trick on what to do. What was it? It was hockey stopping. And apparently people who are about a month in can only learn it. And I learned it in about an hour. So I'm happy about that.
Up the hill. Up the hill. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah!
Someone throw out his fall in this thing.
How valuable is that trip to you?
I don't know, it was really fun and interesting getting to go to the opposite part of the country.
You skied, you cross-country skied.
Cross-country.
Tell me about that.
It was like you had the skis, but instead of going downhill all the time, it was like a little track that you could go.
What did you learn about the adventure itself?
You can still ski without being able to see. Without someone constantly dragging you. I would just give them, they just gave me like verbal directions without moving me around.
So what would you say to the donors who contributed to your trip out there? What would you have to say to them?
Thank you a lot for making it possible.
Well, I was disappointed that he couldn't take me because I'm from Montana, but he wanted to go on one of the biggest adventures of his life, and he thought that would be something to do, and he enjoyed doing it and having the opportunity to do that by himself. And more so, if we would have gone with him on a ski trip, it wouldn't have been the same. He was with all his friends and his teachers and people that were helping him out, but he got to learn some things about himself that he probably wouldn't have been able to do if he'd been with us. Because by himself, he's able to spread his wings more and do challenges that he may not get. And for the donors and everything, we need to continue doing that. That's an experience that the children just don't get normally, and that was something that we probably would have never got to do without their help.
Students enjoyed the challenges and accomplishments associated with these winter sport activities and learned much about themselves along the journey. On behalf of students, staff, and teachers at the Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind, we'd like to say thank you to all who made this amazing Montana ski adventure possible.